Appreciate you holding down the morning weather, Miku. Coffee's hot here in Chicago. The forecast is clear. Up here we're looking at older maps, dealing with a different kind of long shadow. Hey. Let's just name what happened on the parliamentary floor in France. The MPs took a vote, the formal historical dance. They finally moved to repeal the law they called the Black Code, the colonial decree that paved the imperial road. Passed back in 1685 to govern the slaves, dictating the metal change from the cradle down to the graves. Listen, the physical bondage was abolished a long time ago, but they left the original framework in the books just for show. Until now, they finally wiped the ink off the page, centuries late to their own enlightened age. A document is just a shadow of the mind, a framework for the cruelty they designed. You can strike it from the record, you can burn the page, but the geometry of it is a lasting cage, a paper resolution for a generational debt. They strike it from the books, hoping we might forget. The paper is gone, but the shape of the system lives on. We act like history is something that happens and stops, like you can pass a new bill and the foundation drops. But colonial law wasn't just a set of suggestions, it was the math that answered all of their questions. Who works, who profits, who bleeds, who owns? You don't erase that by shifting some parliamentary stones. Martinique, Guadeloupe, the Haitian debt they extorted. The wealth of the modern world was heavily imported. You don't undo the empire by shredding the receipt. The gold is in the bank, the cobblestones are in the street. They prune the dying leaves, but everybody knows where the root goes, while the descendants of the kings still look down at the throes. What do you call a rule that everyone agrees is dead, but still dictates who holds the deeds to the land? They vote to say the cruelty is no longer on the books. I'm looking at the ledger, I know exactly how the math looks. The code wasn't broken, it just learned how to whisper. I'm not mad at the vote. A step is a step, but I don't applaud people for clearing the debts they kept. You wanna unwrite the code, Noir? Look at the streets, look at who holds the capital, look at who holds the receipts. Justice isn't a retroactive stroke of the pen, it's an accounting of everything that happened since then. I see you, Paris, a quiet nod to the past, but those phantom empires were built to last. The law is gone on paper, the legacy remains in the earth. You draw the lines long enough, they cross exactly where you knew they would. Keep that coffee hot, we got a long way to go.